Hi Simmers,
Hey everyone.
welcome to Make 2 and a new house of mine in our town of Sims Peaks.
Our town now because I've been building in it.
Because you've been invading it and building things. This is on the first lot of houses next to my Bolter house and...
Across from the park.
Across from the park, thank you. I've already built a dream house, which is kind of that ideal place where I would like to live, but it was built before the DIY Homes update, and therefore with the new update I thought I want to have another go. I don't want to live on such a huge property. It only was 2 bedrooms, but it took up a whole of a premium lot, so I wanted to try and be much more compact and do it on a standard size lot. I have made some sacrifices, certainly in terms of the living room, but I still thought I'm pretty happy with it and I wanted to show it to you.
Cool.
So it's mainly on one story, but it's kind of spread over 3 because I wanted to have some overhang balconies. So we'll show that at the end, but I want to do the main floor first, which is obviously the first floor. This is the porch as a patio.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice to have a porch.
Yeah.
So I've got some flowers, some plants either side. You can see flowers both sides too, and some chairs just for sitting there and watching the world go by. I think that would be nice.
I wonder if we could, it'd be nice if we could put rocking chairs out on the porch also. I know.
I
yeah.
tried.
Well, glitching maybe you could.
Oh, I don't do that stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
I can't be bothered.
All right.
Here you go through these big double doors to an atrium. Mainly double doors to get a sense of symmetry.
Oh, I like the windows on either side. That's really cool.
Yeah, I went for cheap windows.
I haven't ever done that yet. Cool.
Well, I think it's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. That's what I'm saying. It's cool.
There's quite a lot of social point things in this property, but most things aren't that expensive other than the social point stuff. But I've gone for 2 product red cabinets either side with some decorations. Yeah, I know these are all... Well, this ornament's expensive.
Yeah.
I quite like this wallpaper. I've never used it before.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it all the time.
And you will see as we go through, there's different themes to the flooring. So this floor means open plan, communal. This sort of dark wood. Over here is a little restroom, just as small as it could possibly be. On the opposite side, there's a little laundry room, and then a door. Unfortunately, there's no space for lights, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And then there's a door down here which takes you to the basement.
Yep.
Which we'll see at the end. There's also another door to the outside, and here is a second patio area with these, what are these things called?
Support posts.
Support posts. And there's a hole in the middle, and this is my idea of kind of open, or not so open, garage to the property. So if you had a car, this is where it could go in. I had one in my old place, which had to be a room, but now we can have it kind of not looking quite like a room.
Yeah.
But you'll see that better when we look at the balcony above. Now that leads through into the main open living room for the house. And this, it should have been a little bit bigger, but I couldn't quite squeeze it in because there's a lot on this property. But you've got some cozy, these are Scandinavian sofas, Scandinavian TV, which is on sale at the time of this recording.
Oh, okay.
So that came relatively cheaply. I don't think I've ever used this table before.
Yeah, it's a really cute table. I like that it has these placemats there. Yeah.
There's only space for 2, and the 2 chairs face the TV because that might be, you and me while we're watching TV. And I put this little plant there. And just in the corner, there's some more plants and one of these nice lamps.
Cool.
I'll use some different lamps throughout. So I would have liked this to be bigger, and the ideal setup in my original house was kitchen, dining room, living room, all in a row. Here I had to make some compromises, but I still think it works quite well. So here is the aforementioned kitchen. Still kind of open plan.
Very colourful.
With this arch, yeah. I thought, why not use the Neo-Tokyo stuff? Went for this nice pale blue fridge. Pale blue or purple? Pale blue.
Oh, it's pale blue, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like that fridge a lot.
Yeah. Got a toaster and a plant and a coffee machine. So I think that's almost everything you could want. I think it's cute.
I do.
It might.
I do as well. I mean, it's a bit intense.
If we were living here, it might only last a few years. We might need to redecorate. And then the last of the communal areas is this corridor which goes out to the back. And there's just another dresser or cabinet here with some books on and a plant. Now on the right side of the property is the guest wing. So here's the guest wing, a pretty small bedroom. Didn't have any space for a dresser or wardrobe for them. And next to it is a bathroom with a shower. And here the style of this area, the guest area, is Latin villa and Latin inspired.
Cool.
But everywhere's got these Japanese doors.
Yes.
Because here is part of our wing of the house. This is our office.
Our sections of the house anyway.
Yeah, our sections of the house are a bit more Japanese with the tatami mats. So I thought, why not use the Japanese doors throughout? So there's 2 desks here. One facing one way, one facing the other, and you can take your pick.
Ha! That's not what you said before. You were like,
well, I'm
the
being
fancy
more polite
desk
on the
is my desk.
No, you're having the
desk.
more traditional one.
That's what I mean.
I'm having
When
the one
you
with
were
the more
telling me-
obvious Mac on it. This is the Mac, and this is the original Mac. That's more like an IBM. So you have the Windows, I have the Mac. And then, but we can switch if you like. And here's our bookcase with all our, I don't know, we don't have that many, with all our books.
Yeah.
Other things on. Now here's the other wing of the house on the left, so you have to go through the corridor, so there's a bit more privacy. And this is our little wing. So more use of tatami mats because it's for us. A mix of all kinds of things here. You've got Japanese, Scandinavian, and French.
I do like this is my favorite bed that they give us in the game, so yay.
Yeah, the guests get the Japanese bed, which I know doesn't quite fit, but I really like the headboard. I think that's kind of veneer, 2 different tones of wood. I think that's very nicely done. And here we have bedside tables, some different lamps. Plants in the corner. I also like having a chair.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice, and I just managed to squeeze one in. There's 2 rooms here. This is a nice bathroom with space for a bath and a shower. And the toilets and basins are the same throughout, but I've changed some other things around.
Yep.
And the other room is a walk-in closet.
Yay.
/ panic room / hurricane room / something else room, because it's got no external walls.
Right.
So this is going to be one of the safest parts of the house.
But I like using the Japanese counters like that, especially for, making it look like a closet space.
Yeah, it has actually got an actual cabinet too, because I do want to move a family in here.
Yeah.
So I want them to be able to, change their clothes in the right places.
Yep.
So let's go out the back and take a look at the backyard. I managed to squeeze in a pool. just a small one, with 2 of these blow-up chairs, one for you and one for me.
Very cozy.
Yeah, 2 towels. Music, so we can listen to music while swimming. I really love this new wooden decking.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah. I didn't want to put a fence around this either, but I just wanted to have a little bit of a shape to it, just to do something with the grass. I haven't done anything with the grass here, but I thought just space to just relax. A grill here and just to see down the side. I have put planters. Imagine this would be where we'd walk to get just around the outside of the property. So let's take a look at the second floor. You go up those stairs and you get to kind of like a sun lounge area. So below, a sun deck below, you get some shade.
Yeah.
And up here is just a few chairs for 4 people, some plants in the corners. That's all there is to it, but obviously there's the rest of the roof. You could theoretically use 2, but I haven't put anything on here. This is really actually the roof of the property, and ideally it would look a bit different. But the main thing I want to do was to do this overhang. So quite expensive just to get this overhang here. So this is the sheltered car space of the garage. And I've also done a bit of an overhang to the front as well, just to protect it a bit from the sun and the rain.
Well, it also just gives a nice shape to the top of the house. And so you have 2 different pavings.
Yes, so we've spoken about this before, but I got the wooden balcony exactly where I wanted, and I lined up the other balconies to all be a single balcony, all be the same pattern, but I had gap 1 square all around the edge of this balcony. So then I extended, it was in total 3 balconies. I extended one square that way,
right,
another one square that way, and the third one square that way. So that was all filled in.
Right.
If I make any changes to this balcony from now on, it'll all go to, you won't get this 2-tone effects.
Yeah. Basically, what we're saying is if you want to have 2 types of patterns, just build them separately first so that they don't touch. Choose the patterns you want while they're still not touching, and then very carefully draw them so that they do touch. And then don't ever change the paving again.
Yeah, said it better than I could have done. So the last thing to do is go down to the basement. So we have these stairs here. Takes us down to a bit of a small cozy basement. Differently styled walls and floors here, a little bit more cozy and silly. Mm-hmm. There's a room here just for storage and the water heater. I like, now that I've got to level 55, finally after a very long time, I can now use the concrete. So that's nice. And the rest of it, these 2 rooms, is kind of open plan. This is just sort of a geek cave, a gaming cave. I went for this 80s TV, which I've never used before either.
But it's cute.
It is cute, yeah. It's a cute colour, and just, yeah, the Neo Tokyo sofas. I think this one on the right looks a bit sad, with a bow tie.
The sad panda.
Yeah. I also put a sleeping bag down here just because I like the colours.
Okay.
And, you know, if you've had... This is where we'd have our recording set up, or making Lego, or doing those kinds of things.
Yes.
So there's lots of... You know, this is what the Neo Tokyo
Toys.
bookcase... Yes, there's lots of collectibles and building... So if we got really tired, we could just sleep in the sleeping bag on the floor. If we couldn't, we're so tired, couldn't make it upstairs. Or for cat naps. And then through here, just another bit of letting off steam game zoom with a foosball table, the pinball table, and the arcade machine.
Nice. Yeah. I think it would be really cute to like hang out down here, and yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to have space for a computer as well, just to round it out, but I don't think there's enough room anywhere. There's maybe 2 squares just here in the corner, but then I don't think you can access the tables. But I didn't want to make this bigger than I needed to, because they're very expensive.
Cool.
So that's it. This is my new and improved and more compact dream house.
I like it. It's very cozy. It reflects your decorating tastes with the kind of quirky and interesting colors and the way things fit together. Cool.
Thanks so much. I like it too, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. If you prefer the original one, let me know. If you prefer this one, let me know. I'd love to see which one are people's favourites. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because more videos are on the way soon.
Thanks for watching.